Pass the torch. Moses was a shepherd and a prince before he was called by God to lead his people out of Egypt. God's plan for Moses started with a God letter, or a message from God that indicated to Moses that it was time for him to take action. Each of us receives similar messages. What is your God letter? How can you respond? Share your answer below. God doesn't tell us exactly what our God letter will say. In fact, we may not know until we see it. However, God does promise to speak through His Word and through circumstances in our lives when He has something for us to do. If you don't feel like God has spoken to you recently, start reading your Bible every day so that God has an opportunity to show up in your life again. God says, "This is what I want you to do. Love others as much as I have loved you." But how can we love others when there are so many other things in our lives? This means God is asking us to make a choice. He's saying, "Love yourself by letting me love you through others." But how does God view self-love? God sees it as a gift of His grace that allows us to freely give and receive love from Him and from others. And He wants us to experience His great joy. God says, "Do not let your hearts be troubled or afraid. Trust in God. Trust also in me." Why would God say such a thing? Because He knows that trusting Him will bring you closer to experiencing His great joy. So ask yourself these questions. How am I experiencing God's great joy right now? What can I do today to show my gratitude for all He has done for me? What ways might I share His great joy with others today? As you consider these questions, write down any thoughts or ideas that come to mind. They may help guide you on your journey of discovering God's